Hey guys, this is Abhishek from GadgetsNews.com, and today we are going to do a quick video in which we will answer all the questions related to Android One phone which we have been getting from our readers. So when it comes to the different questions, we have been first of all getting questions like which Android One phone to choose. So out of all these three, you can select any one of these depending on the trust. Like if you trust Micromax the most, you can go for the Micromax one. If you trust Carbon the most, you can go for the Carbon one. Or if it is the case with the Spice, you can go for the Spice as well. So all these three phones are Android One phones which have been launched in India, and they all have the same hardware specifications. So you will get them at the same price point. You will get them almost at the same price point, if not the same, and you will also get the same hardware and software installed on these three devices. The performance of the camera, the performance of the battery, the performance of the front camera or the display, everything will remain the same. The display panel is also same. Connectivity wise, they are same. OTG is not supported on any of these three phones, so this is one of the questions which I have got for these devices. So OTG is not supported on Android One phones as of now. So apart from that, let's take a look over the other question which we have got. Now the first question is, does this phone have Corning Gorilla Glass 3 protection? So when it comes to the display panel is same on all these three phones, although they are coming from different companies respectively, but the display panel is an IPS panel and it is same on all these three phones which we have with us. So it is the same on the Carbon one, on the Micromax one, as well as on the Spice one, and none of these display panels actually have any kind of protection. So there is no Corning Gorilla Glass 3 protection on these devices. Now what comes inside the package of the Carbon one, what comes inside the package of the Micromax one, and what comes inside the Spice one is again the same. We have the same package contents, exact same headphones, exact same USB cable, exact same battery. Only difference is the branding, and exact same package contents including the screen guard and other things. But one thing which is better on the Micromax one, so this is something which I would like to tell you to differentiate this one from other one, because Micromax actually has an offer on Amazon.in that if you buy this phone, you will get a micro SD card with the package. So it will not come within the package. This is being given by Amazon.in as an offer to promote the sales. So you will get 8 GB of micro SD memory card, which is definitely required on any of these three phones, but this will come with that. Spice will not come with that, and the Carbon will not come with that. There are some additional offers as well which are kind of differentiating these phones from each other, which will make a difference. So again, you will have a difference in terms of what kind of deal you are getting for these three phones. This one you can buy from Snapdeal, this one you can buy from Amazon.in, and this one you can buy from Flipkart. So in terms of the value proposition, the Micromax one is slightly better as compared to these two. Now when it comes to heating, I did not face any heating issues on any of these three phones. So Android One phones does not have any heating problem. Till now I have played some games like Frontline Commando D-Day. Modern Combat 4 cannot be played on this device because again device storage is very limited. You need to have an SD card to install some heavy games. We played Frontline Commando D-Day, we played Blood and Glory, and these games ran fine on this device and I did not face any issues. As you can see, I played these three games which include D-Day, Blood and Glory, and Temple Run OZ, and all these games ran fine, and the same will happen on these two devices as well in terms of the gaming, because hardware remains the same. We have Mali 400 MP GPU on all these three phones, so hardware and gaming performance is same. Now people have asked us what is the SIM card connectivity and how does it look like on all these three phones. So when we take a look over the Carbon one, we have the SIM card slot which is micro SIM. Both we have the same connectivity over here as well, and we have the same connectivity over here on the Spice one as well. So all these three phones will have micro SIM. So you need to have a micro SIM. The first SIM card slot will be 3G supported, the second SIM card will be 2G supported. Same goes for this one, and same goes for the Spice Android One phone as well. Now talking about the call quality, the call quality is good enough on all these three phones. This is something I would like to tell you. So call quality is good because we have the same hardware chipset on all these three phones. The loudspeaker is also same, the earpiece is also same, so the call quality is definitely the same on all these three phones. I have inserted the SIM card into all these three phones one by one, and I did not face any call related issues. The call quality and the signal quality is same on all these three phones. Apart from that, people have asked us whether these phones have LED notification light. So all these three have LED notification light, which is not a problem. And when it comes to the free storage is also same. So people have asked that how much is the free storage you get on the Carbon one, how much you get it on the Micromax one, and how much you get it on the Spice one. So we have 2.27 GB available out of 4 GB on all these three devices. When it comes to the available amount of RAM, you get around 500 MB of RAM on all these three phones, which is the available storage available amount of free RAM which you will get on the first boot on all these three devices. Now one more question which people have asked us, that whether application can be installed on SD card. So application cannot be installed on SD card, cannot be installed on SD card on any of these three phones. So you cannot install application directly on the SD card on any of these three phones, but you can move application from the phone memory to the SD card. So this is something which we can tell you over there, as I can show the same over here on the Micromax Android One phone. So let me just go into settings, and for some of the application which actually require an SD card to install, these applications actually require SD card so that they can actually have some application data on the SD card, but not the entire application. But if you have installed certain application on the phone memory, you can move those applications from the phone memory to the SD card, which is supported. For example, Temple Run OZ, we can move this game from the phone memory to the SD card. So some part of the application data or some part of the game data will be moved from the phone memory to the SD card, but by default you do not have the option of installing applications on the SD card on any of these three phones. So there is no option to change the default write disk, and same goes over here as well. You can see the option of moving the application to the SD card on this device as well. So we can go to the application scenario. In case you would like to move this game, we can actually move this game from the phone memory to the SD card over here as well. So same goes for the Carbon as well. You can move applications from the phone memory to the SD card, but by default you cannot install application directly on the SD card. Now one of our reader actually asked us how loud is the loudspeaker on these three phones. So the loudest out of all is the Spice one, which is the loudest. Then we have the Micromax one, which is also a loudspeaker, again fairly loud. There is not a major difference in between these two in terms of the loudness, but there is a major difference in between the loudness of these two and the Carbon one, which is again less in terms of loudness as compared to these two. So in case you are wondering that which one would be the loudest, Spice one would be the loudest, and then comes for the Micromax one, and then we have the Carbon one. One more question which we have got from our readers is related to the wireless display. So whether wireless display is supported on all these three phones. So it is supported. You can use a Miracast device and you can portrait the display from these devices to an external display monitor or something like that. When it comes to the battery backup is fairly same on all these three phones. So you will get same kind of battery backup on these three phones. We have the same 1700 mAh battery with the same hardware. So the battery backup remains the same for all these three phones. You will get around 1 day of battery backup with moderate or basic usage. In case you watch videos or in case you play games, then in that case the battery backup will not be for you for 1 day. You will get around battery backup up to evening. And when it comes to continuous usage, you will get around 3 to 4 hours of battery backup from these devices if you watch a video continuously or if you play a game continuously for 3 to 4 hours. Some people have also asked us whether these devices actually support playing high definition videos. So you can play high definition videos on all these three devices, but that high definition video should be in 720p. If it is a 100p video, then in that case it might be difficult for you to play those videos on these devices because the resolution is lower. Even when we tried playing a high definition video from our YouTube video channel, the video got played in 480p, not at 720p. So 720p videos can be played on this device provided you have MX Player, or the default player can also play some of the 720p videos, but in order to play 100p videos you definitely need MX Player on this device. Only then you can play it. As I can show you that this is a video which we have from our YouTube video channel. We tried playing this video. This is a high definition video, but this video got played at 480p, not at 720p. So high definition videos can be played, but in a limited way on these three devices. So that's all from us as far as the first part of the Q&A of the Android One phones. In case you have any questions, in case anything which we have missed in this particular video, you can leave your questions in the comment section below. You can like this video if this video helped you by clicking the like button below. You can subscribe to our YouTube video channel for more videos like this by clicking the subscribe button below. Thanks for watching this video. This is Abhishek signing off. Thank you.